great man, every great man has a virtuous woman. Woman I love and more. The father of the Lord, the empress of me. The mother of the forest sculpture, devising the king and his empress wedding, who showed us the right and the joy of the good woman to never pass it. So listen as I sing, the woman of the world of a joy, Mary King. Equality is
12, 18 Narada from 6 Raheem Hall, 40 Giovanni Smith, 13 Damarley Oliver, and 10 Richard Anderson. That rounds out the Dunbeholden squad for today, ladies and gentlemen. For the visiting Cavalier, start with the home Cavalier Football Club. We have number 10, Chevon Marsh, number 9, Nicholas Hamilton, 15, Kyle Ming, Mark Bryan, 30, Nicholas Nelson, 19, Cameron Simpson, 24, Clifton Woodbine, 4, Leonard Rankin, 8, 6, Jeremy Nelson, 7, Kahim Paris, and number 12, Gadiel Irving. The rest of the squad is 18, Jamar Purcell, 3, Raheem DePass, number 1, St. Michael Edwards, 51, Ajuma Johnson, 23, Kimarni Arborn, 14, Ronaldo Webster, and 21, Dwayne Atkinson. In a minute, I'll give you the officials for today's game, ladies and gentlemen. In the middle today, we have Deron David. He's assisted by Melvin Reed and Joshua Jackson. The fourth official is Stefan Dior. Our match commissioner is Garfield McDonald. And as always, when Cavalier moves, emergency medical services provided by the one and only Ambucare. Well done there, well done, thank you.
Here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex, we have one of the favorites. It's a battle between St. Catherine and St. Andrew. The white and black of Cavaliers spread across this stadium, even though the Stadium East is being renovated. This is their home for the time being. Dunbeholden, many persons thought they were down and out, and they found a way through with a victory last week. They'll be hoping to come here and grab 3 points and do the same. It is Red Stripe Premier League action. Cavaliers Football Club, they face off against Dunbeholden Football Club, who will be standing for the playing of the national anthem.
And we are ready.
The role is to continue to drive for the development of the game here. Although players are selected from clubs abroad, they were developed in the league.
They're really quality players and they have really good attitude and you get your money's worth.
This match has turned up several gears.
We're back here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. Nicole Christian, the captain of Dunbeholden, and Siobhan Messi Marsh, captain of Cavaliers. Just confirming what's going to happen here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. And yes, this is Cavaliers' home game. The Stadium East, which is normally their stomping ground, Cavaliers, it's been under renovation, and so Anthony Spalding Sports Complex is their current home at the moment. So just to give you the lineups, first for Cavaliers, Mark Bryan is in goal. Then we have the captain, Siobhan Messi Marsh, Nicholas Hamilton, the goal scorer from last week against Waterhouse. Then we have Kyle Ming, Nicholas Nelson, Kamoy Simpson, Clifton Woodbine, Leonard Rankin, Jermaine Nelson, Kaim Paris, and JDL Irvin. And then on the bench, Jamar Purcell, Raheem DePass, St. Michael Edwards, Ajuma Johnson, Kimani Arborn, Ronaldo Webson, Dwayne Atkinson. And then for Dunbeholden, they have Eric Edwards in goal. Then we have Siobhan James, Demario Phillips, Andre Dice, Lorenzo Dubidad, McCoy Christian, the captain, Kimo Gale, Dwayne Smith, Kevin Reed, Anthony Thomas, and DeAndre Thomas. And then on the bench, Samar Rowe, Dasha Satchwell, Narada Brown, Raheem Small, Giovanni Smith, Damarley Oliver, and Richard Anderson. So, Lorenzo Dubidad, he'll be kicking things off for Dunbeholden. Dunbeholden in 9th place at the moment, 1 point ahead of Harborview after 28 matches have been played. 5 matches left, including this one. 33 matches for the season until the playoffs. And they're just looking at their watch. And yes, the referee has kicked things off here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. 9th placed Dunbeholden. They face off against 3rd place Cavalier. Launch it, that ball forward. Trying to find Nelson. Nelson does latch on to that one. Now it's with Rankin, who sends that one across to Paris. It's still with Paris. Doubled up by Lorenzo Dubidad. Now it's Nakoi Christian, the captain, and could not latch on to that one is DeAndre Thomas. As we are just getting some updates on the scores. Portmore United, after 74 minutes, is locked at 0-0 with Huey. And then we have Mount Pleasant with a strike from Francois Swaby in the first half. They lead Humber Lion by a goal to nil. Then Reno and Mabay United locked at 1 apiece. Goal by Dwayne Ambersley and Donovan Brown. And of course, this one kicking off right as we speak. Cavaliers and Dunbeholden. And then at 7, it's going to be Tivoli Gardens. They're facing off against Harborview. As we see a foul committed on Hamilton. As we see updated scores again. Damana Solomon in the 68th minute has scored for Portmore United, so they lead by a goal to nil against UA. Stretching their lead further. And then tomorrow night, we're going to have a pre-game show for a very exciting matchup. Waterhouse, they face off against Arnett Gardens. Here again at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. And that is supposed to be a very mouth-watering encounter. As we see defensive work by Kima Gale through to Cavaliers. Gadiel Irving to take the throw. And Nicholas Hamilton with the ball. He was a crucial man in the match against Waterhouse on Monday, or the week before I should say, where they came out 1-0 with a winner's beautiful pass by Ranking and then latched on beautifully by Nicholas Hamilton. And it was all Nicholas Hamilton, left the Waterhouse defenders for dead and placed it into the back of the net. But we're here today. Last week wasn't actually a good result for them. They lost to Mabay United by 2-1, and Dunbeholden actually were victors last week. They won by 2-1 as well, and that is why actually they're in 9th place at the moment. They are teetering on relegation, but they're 4 points above relegation. And so we see Dunbeholden on the attack, and it's Dubidad still. Lorenzo Dubidad trying to send that one back to Nakoy Christian. Nakoy Christian of Dunbeholden does get back the ball, but defensive work by Kyle Ming goes behind for a corner to Dunbeholden. So Dunbeholden pressing early. So, an opportunity for Dunbeholden. Sending that one inside. A low cross meets the chest of Marsh, who sends it forward and blocked. And now it's with the captain. Marshall was with the captain. It goes into touch for a throw to Dunbeholden. Take it quickly. Sending that one back for Dice. Dice looking for a pass. Just fight Kevin Reed. Twisting and turning and looking. Finds Kimo Gale, who sends it across. Now Dunbeholden on the attack. And they do lose it, but it's with the captain, Nakoy Christian, sending that ball over. Dunbeholden still with the possession, sending that one inside to the back post. And Lorenzo Dubidad could not latch on to that one, so it will be a goal kick for Cavalier. Don't forget our contest. We're giving away $1,000 credit flow or Digicel. All you have to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit the notification bell, as well as like our Facebook page and our Instagram page. You can follow that one. That is the rules of the contest, and we'll pick a winner. The links are in the description. And to one of our subscribers that has commented, yes, Kyle Ming is playing for Cavaliers, if that's the player you're talking about. Dunbeholden with possession. Now it's with Kimo Gale. And now Dunbeholden through Dwayne Smith, who sends it to Dubidad. Now to Chevon James. Sending that ball across. And couldn't find DeAndre Thomas. Defensive work by Kyle Ming. And now Cavaliers with possession. Does lose it. Now it's with Demario Phillips. Tackled by Nelson. Cavaliers with possession. Sending that ball over. Finding Irving. Hamilton twisting and turning. And it does lose it. Defensive work by Ranking. Goes into touch for a throw to Dunbeholden. So Dunbeholden not looking bad at the moment. They look quite comfortable. Clyde Wetherburn challenging, does win it. Now Cavaliers with possession. And tackled will be a free kick to Cavaliers. Free kick swung inside the 18-yard box. Danger averted. Now it's with Kimo Gale of Dunbeholden. Dunbeholden with possession again. Andre Dice with the ball. Looking for a pass. Still Dice. Sending that ball forward and able to find DeAndre Thomas, headed by Woodbine. And now Cavaliers with possession through the captain Marsh, who sends it across to Gadiel Irving. Irving looping that ball forward, trying to find Nicholas Hamilton. And he does latch on to that one. And it does go into touch. The referee and the linesman sees it. And it will be through to Dunbeholden. We see more and more fans here in the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. Hit on by Irving. Chest of Lorenzo Dubidad. Defensive work by Ranking. Ranking actually played in the Premier League last season, but was with a different outfit. It actually was Sandals South Coast that he played for last season. And of course, they have been relegated. They're actually last in the league, and he was picked up by Cavaliers, and now he's enjoying top flight football once again. Top three ranking. As we see a ball put into touch for a throw to Dunbeholden. Chevon James throws it to Kimo Gale. Back to Chevon James. Twisting by Nicholas Hamilton. And now it is Nicoy Christian trying to send it through for Chevon James. And being taken up by the goalkeeper, Mark Bryan. Sending that ball forward, trying to find his teammate. Able to do so. Nelson unable to latch on to that one. Now it's with the Koi Christian of Dunbeholden. Dunbeholden with the ball. Not backing off any at all. Now it's with Kimo James, who tries to launch that ball forward, trying to find DeAndre Thomas. And Mark Bryan being seeing the ball a lot so far in this matchup. And the keeper now is going to be pressured by Nelson. Goes out for a throw, quickly taken by Hamilton. Bryan to Marsh. He loses it. Now it's with Chevon James of Dunbeholden. The Koi Christian sends that ball over. And now Dunbeholden can attack. The Koi Christian, the captain, still on his feet. Tackled by Rankin or Kaim Paris, and the referee was calling the advantage but caught it back, and it will be a free kick to Dunbeholden. Dunbeholden with possession, loses it. And a foul on Dwayne Smith. It's one number 6 to another. It's Jeremy Nelson of Cavaliers committed the foul, so it will be a free kick to Dunbeholden. Dangerous position. Has the opportunity to take the lead here. Just over 12 and a half minutes gone. Ball swinging by the Koi Christian, and it's still Dunbeholden, an offside call, or a foul actually. And it will be a free kick to Cavaliers. Danger averted for Cavaliers. Kaim Paris. And beautiful work by Kaim Paris there. It's still Kaim Paris with a very good run here. Goal getting by the man Andre Dice very, very well, but the defense is right there. And goes out for a corner to Cavaliers, and the Cavalier with a chance as well. Low cross, not a good one in the end, but no Dunbeholden player was able to latch on to that cross, so it became dangerous. But the goalkeeper, Eric Edwards, kept that one under wraps and sent forward, trying to find Lorenzo Dubidad. Now it's, or it was with Cavaliers, loses it. Trying to latch on to that one is DeAndre Thomas. Work by Bryan. Headed on. They're jostling for possession. Chevon James puts that ball into touch, and there will be a throw to Cavalier. Irving, Gideon Irving sends it to Ranking. Back to Irving, now sent forward, unable to find Nelson. And now it's with Gideon Irving. Jeremy Nelson on the ball. Finding the captain, Chevon Messi Marsh, who sends it across to Ranking. Ranking shifting that ball forward to Chevon Marsh. Sending that one inside. And dealt with by Dice. Now it's with Kimo Gale, who sends it forward to DeAndre Thomas. Sending it back. And Eric Edwards sending that ball into touch for a throw to Cavalier. The referee says a throw now to Dunbeholden. Take it quickly. Mario Phillips sends it to Anthony Thomas. And Anthony Thomas now on the flank for Dunbeholden. It's still Anthony Thomas. And loses it. Now it's with Kaheem Paris. Jeremy Nelson for Cavalier. Sending that ball forward, trying to find Nicholas Hamilton. And a shot. And Dunbeholden with possession, loses it. And Ranking turns. Now it's with Marsh. Back to Ranking, chipping that ball forward to Kaheem Paris actually. Dealt with by Anthony Thomas of Dunbeholden. But he goes into touch for a throw. Take it quickly. Jeremy Nelson. And now Kaheem Paris. And tackled by Andre Dice. Dealt with. He goes behind for a corner to Cavalier. Sending that one inside, just over the goal, just over the target. Goal kick to Dunbeholden. Just to give you some updates, Jamono Solomon is actually red carded in the 68th minute. And Javon East have converted a penalty kick in the 76th minute. So Portmore United, they do lead by a goal to nil. And Woolry Wolf picked up a red card for Humber Lion. And so Mount Pleasant, they still lead by a goal to nil. And a strike by Leslie St. Fleur is now the difference maker here, or difference maker between Reno and Mabay United. They lead by 2-1, and here it's still locked at 0-0. Simpson says that one over to Woodbine. And Woodbine almost loses it. Lorenzo Dubidal fouled by Woodbine. So it will be a free kick to Dunbeholden. So chance and opportunity for Dunbeholden again to get something here from this free kick. Just outside the 18-yard box. On the left. Seems to be Nicoy Christian that will be taking this free kick, the captain. And we see 5 players, or 6 actually, in the Dunbeholden shirt. And send across the Gale, and a shot wide of the target. But it was a deflection, and it will be a corner for Dunbeholden. Taking this one is Jamario Phillips. Sending that one inside. Trying to latch on to that one is Lorenzo Dubidad. And again a shot wide of the target. And the referee says again, it's a corner for Dunbeholden. So Dunbeholden applying a lot of pressure to Cavalier. And I tell you, Rudolph Speed hasn't sat down for even a minute. shouting instructions to his young team. Sending that ball across, trying to find someone at the back post, finds no one because no one is there. So it goes into touch for a throw to Cavalier. Will be taken by Irving. Jeremy Nelson. Chipping that ball across. And now Dunbeholden with possession. And now it's with Kimo Gale. And the fans are letting Cavaliers have it. They hail from St. Catherine, and they're just trying to support their team here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex here, Red Stripe Premier League action. For those who are joining us, welcome. Streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, and on the website islandsports.net, as well as the app Island Sports Network. $3.99 US per month and $39.99 US for the year. Half of it goes to the league. Monday Night Football exclusively streamed. So you see a ball swung inside. And Dunbeholden still have possession. DeAndre Thomas trying to send that one back to Dunbeholden. No, Cavaliers can attack. Ranking sends that ball forward to Hamilton. And an offside call committed by Nicholas Nelson. And so will be free kick to Dunbeholden. Danger averted. It's a little bit too eager, Nicholas Nelson. Now it's with Kyle Ming. Sends it to Kaheem Paris. Sends it forward, trying to find the captain. Now it's with Christian. McCoy Christian of Dunbeholden. And Anthony Thomas sends it across to Kimo Gill. Trying to send that ball forward. And the Cavaliers do lose possession. Now it's with Anthony Thomas once more. Sending that ball forward. Finding DeAndre Thomas. Still DeAndre Thomas sending that ball forward. Beautiful ball sent across to DeMario Phillips. Unable to latch on to that one. So it goes into touch for a throw to Cavalier. Almost 24 minutes gone in this contest. No one able to convert any chance. And don't forget, we have our contest. We are giving away $1,000 floor digital credit. All you have to do is like our Facebook page, follow our Instagram page, be subscribed to our YouTube channel, and share the video. And the Coy Christian trying to get by Jeremy Nelson, but Nelson sends it across. And finding Kyle Ming, but defensive work by Smith. Throw taken quickly. Jeremy Nelson sends it across to Ming. Back to Nelson. Able to successfully switch wings there. So it will be a throw to Dunbeholden. And Dunbeholden unable to latch on to that one. Kamoy Simpson. No Dunbeholden with possession. DeMario Phillips sends that one across. Now it's with James Kimo Gale of Dunbeholden. Now it's with Phillips. Shielding the ball, and Nicholas Nelson doesn't like that call by the referee. So will be a free kick to Dunbeholden. Not troubling the goalkeeper in the end. Sending that ball quickly over to Ming. Ming being challenged by Smith. And he was fouled by Smith. So, it will be a free kick to Cavaliers. Rankin passes it to Nicholas Hamilton, loses it. Now it's with Chevon James. Sending that ball forward to DeAndre Thomas. Will be a throw to Dunbeholden. And Portmore United do stretch their lead again to 8 points after a 1-0 win over UWI at the UWI Mona Bowl. Mount Pleasant traveled to Effortville and grabbed a crucial 1-0 victory. A very important strike by Francois Swiby in the 13th minute. And Leslie St. Fleur in the 85th minute, the difference maker for Mobile United. They won that game by 2-1. Battle of the teams that were in relegation. And that is that. Those are the different results from across the island for the Red Stripe Premier League matches that are taking place or have taken place today. And this one here, still knocked at 0-0. Just over 28 minutes gone. Interception by Chevon Messi Marsh, illegally impeded, so it will be a free kick to Cavaliers, taken quickly by Ranking. Now, Chevon Marsh. And trying to latch onto that one is Kaheem Paris. Unable to do so. Defensive work by Dunbeholden is, in fact, a throw to Cavalier. Defensive work again by Demario Phillips this time. Throw taken. Now it's with Nicholas Lenz, who tries to send it back to Rankin. And the Cavaliers again do gain possession. Kamoy Simpson sends it across to Irvin, who sends it across to Rankin. They lose it, but do get it back through Jeremy Nelson. Interception by Chevon James. Dunbeholden with the possession. Anthony Thomas sends it across to Andre Dice, who sends it back to the goalkeeper. Eric Edwards, who sends it forward. Trying to find DeAndre Thomas. Battle with him and Simpson. And now Dubidat came to the party, and it goes out for a throw to Cavalier. Windy conditions here at the Tony Spalding Sports Complex. Third place Cavalier. They do face off against 9th place Dunbeholden. Nicholas Nelson sends it across, and now it is with the captain Marsh, unable to find Paris, but they do regain possession. So now Nicholas Nelson with the ball, sends it back to Kyle Ming. He sends that one inside the 18-yard box. Defensive work by Kimo Gale. And Dubidat trying to latch on to that one. And now it is with Jeremy Nelson. And couldn't find Nicholas Hamilton. And Eric Edwards will keep that one under control for Dunbeholden. Dunbeholden with possession. Chested down by Rankin, who sends it forward, trying to find Paris. Interception. Now it's with Demario Phillips of Dunbeholden. Chipping that ball forward. A beautiful ball sent to DeAndre Thomas. And challenge by Woodbine. And it is now with Kamoy Simpson. And the referee wouldn't call that one. And no, he fell down inside the box. Beautiful interceptional tackle by the Court Christian. Attempted to send that one to Siobhan James, but they do regain possession. Mario Phillips tried to send that one inside. And be tackled by Nicholas Hamilton. Defensive work by Kima Gale, well done. And now Dunbeholden with possession through the Court Christian. And the fight by Kima Gale and Nicholas Hamilton, and the referee needs to control this one. And we saw hands flying, and the referee just needs to keep this one under control. I'm not sure as to what will be the outcome of this, but it was a very hard challenge by Kimo Gale.
We have a cracker on the field, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens.
We'll see what the decision is by the referee. As we see again, it was controlled by Hamilton, and he went into Hamilton, and there it is. Actually, the hand of Gale actually came back and swung in the face of Hamilton, and so he went to him, and both of them actually was in a slapping match, to be honest, and they were still going on even when the referee was going on, and I think Demario Phillips held Nicholas Hamilton, and it's a red card for both players. So Kimo Gale sent to the showers early, and Nicholas Hamilton sent to the showers early as well. So both teams down to 10 men. And Andre Dice again is trying to explain something to the other player, that's Gator Irving, and the referee still has to get this one under control. And now Andre Dice has calmed it down. And the captain, Chevon Missy Marsh, just getting his players back into the mental frame of mind. So they lost a man in defense, Kimo Gale, or at least the central defensive position, Kimo Gale. And Cavaliers lost a man in attack, Nicholas Hamilton. So even the match commissioners on the field trying to quell the situation. Match commissioner still trying to get things under control. So we're not sure as to what's happening. And again, we saw the slapping match. And we do see Chevon James actually holding Nicholas Hamilton. And that allowed Kimo Gale again to get a few more slaps in. And you don't want that in a football match. A lot of the fans are actually complaining to the referee, saying that he should have kept that one under control. And now he has gone to the stands with Rudolph Speed, and Rudolph Speed is calling to someone in the crowd. I'm not 100% sure, but he has called some fans from the crowd, and apparently he's telling them to come out. I'm not sure what they have done, but we will find out very, very soon.
You have to go. Anybody that the match commissioner has pointed out that you must leave,
So based on the red card being issued. The coach, Rigel Smith, will be sending on Satchwell. So the number 14, Dasha Satchwell, is gonna come on for Dunbeholden. We see the players from Cavaliers just trying to get back into the frame of mind. And order still not 100% restored here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. In fact, Dwayne Smith that comes out for Cavaliers, for Dunbeholden, sorry. So, Dwayne Smith, Dunbeholden comes out, and Dasha Satchwell, or will be coming out, and Dasha Satchwell will be coming on. See again, and normally sometimes when you're trying to shield the person off the ball, you go with your hands, but Nicholas Hamilton took exception to that one, and a slap fight ensued between Keema Gale and Nicholas Hamilton, and again confronting each other. And Keema Gale, again, you just can't do that in a football match. I don't think they were even thinking about their actions, to be honest, and I think both parties should be blamed. Just keep things under control. This is a football match. It will get physical, it will get rough, and you just can't do that. And rightfully red carded Keema Gale and Nicholas Hamilton, so the game will continue. And we see a switch of place, so we see Nicholas Nelson go to the left side of the field in the attacking position, or the right side actually. Normally he plays down the middle, but he plays on the right now with them down to 10 men. And then on the left, it's now Chevon Messi Marsh. So the captain is now on the left, and then down the middle, it will be the Dintil schoolboy standout from a couple years ago, Kaheem Paris. So that's the shape so far for Cavaliers. No substitution made for them. Sent up trying to find Chevon Marsh. He's being tackled by... Oh, that was a very rash challenge, and it is a penalty. Chevon James drew Chevon Messi Marsh on the floor, and that is the decision made by the referee. So Cavaliers with a chance, and using his speed very effectively, and that is one of his many talents, Chevon Messi Marsh. That's why they call him Messi for a reason. And he's just getting past Chevon James. And look at what Chevon James does. He just grabs him by the collar, and you can't do that inside the box. And we see the man formerly of Sanders South Coast stepping up to the ball. That's Rankin. Will he score? Yes, he does. And that's the first goal. So the 41st minute, Cavaliers take the league.
Cavalier scored the first goal of the game.
And that is through Leonard Ranking.
Scorer is number 8, Leonard Rankin, from a penalty.
And so the penalty converted.
Dunbeholden.
And Cavaliers they lead
1
by a goal to nil.
0.
Fracas ensued. Foul inside the box. And after 41 minutes, Cavaliers they lead by a goal to nil. Never in doubt. Converted exquisitely by Leonard Rankin. And they press on Cavalier. Dunbeholden trailing now by a goal to nil. And it's actually a yellow card. Brandished for Siobhan James for that challenge inside the 18. That led to the penalty. So and that's a separation at the moment. Through to Dunbeholden. Now it's with DeAndre Thomas being tackled by the goal scorer Leonard Rankin. Sending that ball forward. Defensive work by Rankin. Now it'll be latched on to Andre Dice. Has time and space, decides to pass it to the substitute, Dasha Satchwell. Sends it up to Anthony Thomas. Sending that ball across. Now Dunbeholden with possession. Trying to find DeAndre Thomas, headed out by Kamoy Simpson. Not dealt with properly actually. Goes into touch for a throw to Cavalier. Or Dunbeholden actually. Jubidad couldn't latch on to that one. A foul. So it will be a free kick to Cavalier. Taken quickly. Now it's with Woodbine. Ming back to Nelson, who sends it back to Woodbine. And Jeremy Nelson sending that one across to Irving. Chested by Irving. Being tackled by DeAndre Thomas. Sends it back for Kamoy Simpson. Simpson chips that ball forward for Irving. And now it's with Leonard Rankin. Unable to find Kaheem Paris, intercepted by Dunbeholden. Now it's with Satchwell. Satchwell unable to send that ball forward to find DeAndre Thomas. Nicoy Christian sending that ball across to Anthony Thomas. Blocked by Kyle Ming. Now it's with Nicoy Christian, captain of Dunbeholden. Sending that back to Satchwell. James to Satchwell. Satchwell to Dice. Dice. And Dunbeholden with possession. Shavar James taking on Marsh. And a beautiful ball set forward. And it's still not dealt with properly. Defensive work by Kyle Ming. And the Dunbeholden back with possession. They're still pressing. 44.5 minutes gone, about 30 seconds left. Dunbeholden will try to find an equalizer. Nicoy Christian. It's DeAndre Thomas. James back to Thomas. And the referee tells him to get up. Jeremy Nelson to Paris. And a tackle by Andre Nelson, and the fourth official has indicated 6 minutes of stoppage time.
Fourth official indicates that we have 6 minutes of time before the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. That's fourth official duo. Indicates 6 minutes.
And Satchel still trying to explain to the referee what's going on. Why didn't you call that penalty? No do with that. Being challenged by Jeremy Nelson. Sends it to DeAndre Thomas. Interception by Nicholas Nelson. And do with that. Will be brandished. And he does get a yellow card. So we wondered if this match would intensify. And it has. intensity just screaming off the field.
Dunbeholden's number 5, I believe, Lorenzo Duvidad.
And it's cool here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex, but it's blazing hot on the field as we see another player yellow carded. And I love to see that from a captain, just bringing his team together as we see another look. The battle between Woodbine and Thomas. And just putting his hands up, Woodbine. Clive Woodbine said that, hey, I didn't foul him. And the referee says, yes, you didn't. Don't forget, like our Facebook page, follow our Instagram page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified on when we broadcast another Kasafa Super League match, as well as the Red Stripe Premier League match on Sundays, because exclusively on the website and on the mobile app, it is Monday Night Football. So, once you like our page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Instagram page, and share this live match between Cavaliers and Dunbeholden. And a shot there over the crossbar will be a goal kick to Cavalier. You have a chance. Once you do all of that, you have a chance of winning $1,000 floor digital credit. And we will be announcing subscribers soon. And you also have to comment. We don't know unless you comment. So comment to let us know your thoughts of the match so far. Intensity between these two teams. Both teams reduced to 10 men. Followed by Siobhan James. Free kick to Cavalier. Irving sending that ball up for Marsh. Being challenged by Satchwell and now by James. The referee says goal kick to Dunbeholden. Now Dunbeholden through Anthony Thomas with possession. Sending that ball forward for DeAndre Thomas. And a foul taken quickly. And now Dunbeholden with a chance to get an equalizer. So another opportunity for Dunbeholden with a corner here. Four minutes of the 6 in stoppage time, and it's sent in. Still with Dunbeholden possession. Siobhan James sends that one across to Nicole Christian and sent in. Defensive work by Woodbine, collected by Mark Bryan, and that was some sequence of possession for Dunbeholden. Unable to find the back of the net. Goes into touch for a throw to Dunbeholden, the visiting team. And there isn't really an advantage here. Both teams reduced to 10 men. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. 2 red cards. And those were shown to Nicholas Hamilton of Cavaliers, as we see another ball dangerously sent forward. Trying to cut through the defense like knife through butter. Not able to do so, so it will be a corner to Dunbeholden. Dunbeholden pressing like an iron on close. And another opportunity for Dunbeholden to equalize. Now 5 minutes, or almost 6 minutes, have gone for the injury time. Surely the last attack. And that it is. So the end of the first half. A fight ensued. 2 red cards have been given. Both teams reduced to 10 men and a penalty converted by ranking. So at the end of the first half, it is Cavaliers. They do lead by a goal to nil.
And we are ready.
The role is to continue to drive for the development of the game here. Although players are selected from clubs abroad, they were developed in the league.
They're really quality players and they have really good attitude and you get your money's worth.
This match has turned up several gears.
I'm Pat Garrell, Patricia Garrell, General Manager of the Premier League Clubs Association. I do pretty much day to day, just about everything,
yeah.
you know. And I'm available and have to make myself available to the 12 clubs that play in the league. And from time to time, the owners, stroke managers,
we are ready.
The role is to continue to drive for the development of the game here. Although players are selected from clubs abroad, they were developed in the league.
They're really quality players and they have really good attitude and you get your money's worth.
This match has turned up several gears.
And we're back here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. Cavaliers, they do lead by a goal to nil. And that penalty converted in the 41st minute by Leonard Ranking. And that's the difference maker so far. Mabay, in the other games, Mabay recorded their second win in their second straight week. They defeated Bottom Place Renas, another, and that it's gone into the back of the net. That is the equalizer. Dunbeholden equalizing in the 46th minute, and they couldn't even wait until we finished our sentence. So Dunbeholden in the 46th minute, they have equalized. So it is Dunbeholden 1, Cavalier 1. Goal converted by Lorenzo Dubidad. Very good ball sent forward. And the referee had to come up, and the goalkeeper, had to come off his line. And Lorenzo Dubidad took advantage. So, back at stalemate. It is now one apiece. Dunbeholden now. You can see the confidence surging for them, and it's intensifying by the second. Satchel sends it over to Thomas, sends it back to Dasher Satchel. Send that ball forward, chested it down for Anthony Thomas. That was DeAndre Thomas. Sending that ball across, trying to distribute it, and now DeAndre Thomas with another attempt. And the referee says it's a foul, so it will be a free kick to Cavalier. We see a lot of the Dunbeholden fans here, letting them know that we're here and we're supporting you every step of the way. Free kick to Cavalier. Leonard Ranking sending that ball over. Back to Leonard Ranking. And this win, or if Cavaliers do win, they will go on 51 points and back into third place. And a yellow card for Demario Phillips. Free kick to Cavalier. And at the start of the second half, Dunbeholden looked like the better team. Not the first time. They should have put away these teams that they haven't. Remember last week, they lost by 2-1 against Mabay United. And you thought when they went ahead that this would have been an easy game for them, seeing as though both teams are down to 10 men. But Dunbeholden pressed and they have their equalizer. Leonard Ranking will latch on to that one for Cavalier. Sends it across to Jeremy Nelson. Tackled by Anthony Thomas. Now it's with Ming and Kyle Ming. Now it's back with Dunbeholden through Anthony Thomas. Funded by Marsh and Paris. Sends it back to the goalkeeper. That's Eric Edwards. Sends it across. Now it's with the substitute. That's a Satchwell. Looping that ball forward, trying to find DeAndre Thomas. Meets the head of DeAndre Thomas. And it's still Dunbeholden, but collected by Mark Bryan. Rolls that ball forward for Jeremy Nelson. Cavalier on the back foot at the moment. And the captain sends it back for Kyle Ming. Sends it back to the captain who is it off. But Dunbeholden now have the advantage. Intercepted and tackled well by Rankin, sending that ball forward for Nicholas Nelson. And now Cavaliers with a chance to go back into the lead. He does! Oh, that's off the post. And I thought that would have been game, set, match, at least for now. And the speed by Nicholas Nelson was the difference maker and got by the defender so well. And now Dunbeholden with a chance. And a tackle by Andre Dice. Free kick to Cavalier. Nicholas Nelson almost sent them back into the lead. You see the foul here by Demario Phillips. But now we see the attempt. And honestly, I thought that ball was going into the back of the net. And past Eric Edwards, but unable to go in, just hitting the post on the wrong side of the post, and it went outside. So another opportunity for Cavaliers to go back into the lead. Seems to be Kaheem Paris that will be taking this free kick. Now an opportunity. Former Dental technical standout now has the opportunity to send them ahead and just over the bar. It will be a goal kick to Dunbeholden. Eric Edwards sends that ball forward. Meets the head of Kyle Ming. And a push by Demario Phillips. Free kick to Cavalier. Take it quickly. Cavaliers can push. And they still do. Cavaliers. And now with Nicholas Nelson. Sends that ball forward sweetly to Leonard Rankin. And tackle by Andre Dice means that it is advantage or possession Dunbeholden, but headed up by the goalkeeper. Kyle Ming sends it back to Woodbine. Sends it up to Jeremy Nelson. Sends that ball across, almost intercepted by the goal scorer for Dunbeholden, Lorenzo Dubidad. But Cavaliers do have possession. Jeremy Nelson looping that ball forward for the captain. Trying to latch on to that is Chevon Messi Marsh. He doesn't. Headed out by Anthony Thomas. Will be a throw. Take it quickly. Now it's with Leonard Ranking. Tried the back heel pass. Intercepted by Satchwell. Dunbeholden with the possession through the captain, who sends that ball forward. Trying to send it to DeAndre Thomas. Drilled quickly by the keeper. It's still Kyle Ming. Tackled by Anthony Thomas. And still standing over him is Anthony Thomas. And he will be yellow carded. So, another yellow card for Dunbeholden. And this match intensifies by the minute. And my oh my, so early. Shipping that ball forward on the 46th minute. Lorenzo latched on and looped it over the goalkeeper, Mark Bryan, straight into the back of the net. Cheeky finish by Lorenzo Dubidad. And that's the equalizer. Now a free kick to Cavalier. And Jeremy Nelson will send that one inside. Latched on by Nicole Christian. He still regains possession. Defensive work. Now Kaim Paris loses it. Nicole Christian sends that one over for Demario Phillips. And again, the defense of Cavaliers coming in to save them. Now it's with Jeremy Nelson, who sends that ball forward to Leonard Ranking. Satchwell sends it forward. Further up, but Kamoy Simpson is there. And a foul committed. So, it will be a free kick to Cavalier. And the incident that happened early on, the red card between Kimo Gale and Nicholas Hamilton. And as I said before, when you're defending and you're trying to shield somebody off the ball, you do use your hands, but Nicholas Hamilton thought he used it illegally, and both entered a slapping match. And the referee tried to calm things down, and that led to both players being red carded and sent off. So that is the reason why you see 9 outfield players for both teams and 1 inside the goal, the goalkeeper. Goes into touch, through to Dunbeholden. Kevin Reed sends that one across to Andre Dice. Dice almost loses it. Now it's with Anthony Thomas of Dunbeholden. And a foul by Kyle Ming. Free kick to Dunbeholden. Satchwell with the ball. Sending that ball across to Andre Dice. Trying to find a pass, Andre Dice. Back to Dice. Koi Christian sends that ball forward for Lorenzo Dubidad. Siobhan James sends it back to the Koi Christian. And now it's with Demario Phillips of Dunbeholden. Sending that shot high of the target. So it will be a goal kick to Cavalier. And Woodbine looking for a pass. Sending that ball across. And if the score stays like this, Cavaliers, they would actually stay in 4th place because Mount Pleasant actually have a win, so they're on 50 points. And the Cavaliers would be on 49, and the Dunbeholden would go up to 29 points. So, number 13, Demarley Oliver comes on for Siobhan James. So Siobhan James comes off and Demarley Oliver comes on. And we're going to be announcing the winner of the credit in 10 minutes. So comment on the Facebook Live, the YouTube Live, as well as our mobile app and website. And comment your favorite Premier League team. As we said, we're going to be announcing the winner in about 10 minutes. And now it is another red card, so Jeremy Nelson has been sent off. So Jeremy Nelson with the fall on Demario Phillips was red carded. So they're now reduced to 9 players. So now, advantage to Dunbeholden. They do now have a chance of handing Cavaliers their second loss in 2 games. So they did lose to Mobay United last week and not getting a favorable result, as we see Cavaliers again sending that ball across. Cavaliers with possession. Ranking. And now it's with Kamoy Simpson. And now Cavaliers with possession, they can search forward, and a beautiful ball given, and will it be? Oh no, right across the face of goal. Chevron Messi-Marsh couldn't latch on to that one, and it was a dangerous ball sent across, and I believe Eric Edwards was beaten. Had the captain latch on to that one, probably would have been 2-1 in favor of Cavaliers, but not to be. It's still one apiece here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex, and I know that Chevron Marsh would be disappointed with that attempt to latch on to the ball. Now Dunbeholden must try to use this advantage as much as possible, as we see Oliver send that one across to Anthony Thomas. Thomas looking for a pass, trying to find Dubidad, and Kyle Ming being fouled, landed awkwardly. Slow to get up. Done by Satchwell. And now it is with the captain, and a shot wide of the target. And the Cavaliers have to find something, and through different spurts here in this match, they have presented themselves with some glaring opportunities. Should have been slotted home, especially here in the second half. We saw one from Nicholas Nelson, and another one that Chevron Marsh should have latched on to. Taken down, but not taken down properly. And a foul by Leonard Rankin. And the Cavaliers again, they are in trouble. Free kick in a dangerous position for Dunbeholden. Would want to get back-to-back wins. As we see three players over the ball, we see Anthony Thomas, we see Dasha Satchwell, we see the captain, Nicoy Christian. And an opportunity for Dunbeholden to take the lead for the first time in this match. They were left to equalize, and they did so. Now an opportunity as a ball sent inside by Nicoy Christian and headed on. Actually, it didn't fall to the head of Demario Phillips. Actually was searching towards the goal and had to be dealt with by Mark Bryan. And so dangerous times for Cavaliers. Another opportunity for Dunbeholden to take the lead. Dunbeholden with the cross, sent to the back post, headed on. It's still trouble, but headed out. Dunbeholden still with possession. Now it's with Dasha Satchwell. Satchwell back to Nicoy Christian, and Nicoy Christian has been everywhere in this match. Known to go forward as a central attacking mid, but has been made to come back and help the defense. And the Cavaliers now has an opportunity. Kaim Paris unable to latch on to that one properly. Possession now for Dunbeholden. Nicoy Christian looking for a pass, looping that ball forward, tried to find DeAndre Thomas, and it didn't fall to him. It fell into the hands of the goalkeeper, Mark Bryan, so rolls it out quickly for Kyle Ming. And then that went over to Ranking. Ranking in a defensive midfield position. Normally, especially when you played for Sandal South Coast, was actually a fullback. But now he is playing defensive midfield. But the possession is with Dunbeholden through the captain, Nicole Christian. Sending across. Couldn't meet the head of Dubidad. Kaim Paris with the ball for Cavalier. Slowing things down. Now it's with Chevon Marsh. He switches wings. And it seems to be a hand of the ball. And it will be a free kick to Cavalier. No possession, and a brilliant ball set forward for Lionel Dubidad, and almost for Lorenzo Dubidad. And another opportunity for Dunbeholden, and Dunbeholden is feeling it. Their confidence is building, and they're surging forward with danger and effectiveness. And again, Kaim Paris loses possession. He has not played his best game today, I'm sure of it. And Dunbeholden has taken somewhat of an advantage, looping that ball forward. Anthony Russell trying to latch on to that one. Being tackled by Nicholas Nelson, wins the ball, Nicholas Nelson, but giving it away. And now it is with Dunbeholden through Lorenzo Dubidad. Sends it across to Anthony Thomas. Anthony Thomas trying to find DeAndre Thomas. Falls back into the clutches of Dunbeholden. Satchwell sends that back to Andre Dice. Andre Dice sends it forward to the captain, Nicole Christian. Dunbeholden surging forward. Nicole Christian turns and sends it back to Satchwell. And seeing Anthony Thomas, he finds him. Defensive work by Nicholas Thomas. Will be a throw to Dunbeholden as we see another substitution. And it is Narado Brown. He comes in. And Jamario Phillips, he's coming off. And a substitution for Cavaliers. So Kimani Arborn, he comes on. And Kaim Paris comes off. So the number 7, Kaim Paris, comes off. And Arborn comes on for Cavaliers. And then we have Narada Brown coming on for Jamario Phillips. But it is with Lorenzo Dubidad. Covered up. Headed on by Dice. That's with Satchwell. Sends it back for Kevin Reed. Who sends it across to Anthony Thomas. Quick passing from them and an interception by Leonard Rankin. But Dunbeholden do have possession. Sending that one across. It's not troubling the goalkeeper and unable to find a Dunbeholden player. So it will be a goal kick for Cavalier. Arborn latching on to that one. First touch of the game. Not the best one. And the Dunbeholden just loses possession to the substitute Arborn of Cavaliers, but they do regain possession again. And look at Chevon Messi Marsh. The touch just eluding him. It's too fast for him. And now it's with the Nicole Christian of Dunbeholden. Sending that ball across. And Nicole Christian sending that one up. And DeAndre Thomas slowly and methodically coming forward, but they do send it back for Rowe. Rowe sends it to Christian. Christian with the ball. Sends it across to Satchwell. And Satchwell now will send that ball across, but an offside call on Narada Brown. So it will be a free kick to Cavaliers. And so Javon Russell is our winner of the $1,000 credit. So you'd have to send us a direct message on Instagram, Island Sports Net, and send us the information and what network your phone is on so we can send you the proper credit. So, congratulations again to Javon Russell. He's the winner of the $1,000 credit. As we see a ball swung in by Rankin, collected by the goalkeeper Eric Edwards, sent it very, very quickly. And Narada Brown unable to latch on to that one. Through to Cavalier. But the referee says no, it's actually a throw to Dunbeholden. Dunbeholden trying to latch on to that one is the Coy Christian. And Kamoy Simpson just gingerly walking with the ball, trying to find a pass, sending that ball forward. Hit on by Anthony Thomas. Now it's with Dasha Satchwell. And still Dasha Satchwell, intercepted by Rankin. And a very good work by Dasha Satchwell. Beautiful tackle. And Kevin Reed sends it to Dasha Satchwell. Satchwell sends it over to Andre Dice. Dice back to Satchwell. 76 minutes gone in this contest. Still locked at one apiece. Narada unable to send that ball to his teammate. Rowe. And a hand of the ball. Taken quickly. Anthony Thomas of Dunbeholden has the ball. Christian. Narada sends it to Christian, and DeAndre Thomas with Lorenzo Dubedan. Now it's with Anthony Thomas trying to get by. And now Cavaliers can chase. And a beautiful sliding challenge by Kevin Reed. And it's actually a throw to Cavalier. And Nicholas Hamilton still down. So, tomorrow's matchup between Arnett Gardens and Waterhouse will be right here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. So, exclusively on our website, Arnett versus Waterhouse here, as I said, at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. The link will be in the description, so we'll show you how to subscribe. It's $3.99 US per month, $39.99 for the year, and half of that subscription goes back to the league. This was the red card that was issued by the referee to Nicholas Hamilton of Cavaliers and Kimo Gale of Dunbeholden, and that was when they were reduced to 10 men. Now we see what caused the penalty. Ball sent forward brilliantly by Siobhan Marsh. Dragged down by Demario Phillips. And the penalty was given. And then Leonard Rankin, with confidence and calm and the composure, slots that one home easily for Cavaliers at the time to take the lead. And then, as soon as the match started, Cavaliers was on the back foot and Dunbeholden took advantage. A brilliant ball sent it side to Lorenzo Dubidad. They saw the keeper didn't come out, and when he came out late, he just chipped it past the keeper, and that was the equalizer. So it is one apiece. Ball looped forward, almost finding DeAndre Thomas, but it ends into the hands of the goalkeeper Mark Bryan, who sends that ball across. Unable to find Kyle Ming. It will be a throw to Dunbeholden, take it quickly. Now it's with Anthony Thomas. Dasha Satchwell, who has been so instrumental defensively and offensively for Dunbeholden since coming on. Dunbeholden with possession. Now it's with Andre Dice. Nicole Christian with the ball, and they just lose possession, but they regain it back. And now Dasha Satchwell with the shot, and I believe it was deflected by Leonard Rankin. It was, and it will be a corner to Dunbeholden. Just over 81 minutes gone in this contest, and Dunbeholden coming into enemy territory will like this result. Would actually like even more if they can grab 3 points here at Anthony Spalding Sports Complex to home, as we sent a ball inside the 18-yard box, unable to meet a Dunbeholden head, and the referee has stopped the play. There's a player down, and the referee has summoned the medical staff. So it's still 1-1 apiece. 2 red cards issued by the referee to Cavaliers and 1 issued to Dunbeholden. So when you count 9 players on Cavaliers team, 8 outfield players and the keeper in goal, your eyes are not deceiving you. And if you count only 9 outfield players and 1 in goal for Dunbeholden, your eyes are not deceiving you, because Dunbeholden did receive a yellow card through Kimo Gale, and actually a red card delivered to Kimo Gale, and then 2 red cards, 1 delivered to Jeremy Nelson and Nicholas Hamilton of Cavaliers. So that's why they're reduced to only 9 men at the moment, and that's why Dunbeholden is reduced to 10 men. So almost 83 minutes gone for Dunbeholden to actually find something and maybe even snatch 3 points in enemy territory here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. And this is the current home for Cavaliers at the moment. Stadium is being renovated. Throw to Cavalier. So they've been using this stadium for quite some time, as there was a foul on Nicholas Nelson actually, and it will be a free kick. A foul committed by Kevin Reed, and now an opportunity for them to go ahead again and retake the lead here in this contest. And if you're just joining us, welcome. Red Stripe Premier League action between Cavaliers and Dunbeholden. Goal scored in the 41st minute by Leonard Rankin, a penalty converted, and then in the 46th minute, goal scored by Lorenzo Dubidad. And that was just at the start, seconds into the second half. As we see a free kick, it's going to be taken by Siobhan Messi-Marsh, sending that one inside, unable to meet the head of a Cavalier player. And it's still with Cavaliers. And a jostle for possession. And they do win it. Defensive effort. Very well done. Goes into touch for a throw to Cavalier. Danger averted for Cavalier, but no, they can create danger. And defensive work there by Oliver. Now Woodbine of Cavalier with the ball. Sends it across to Ming. Ming sends it forward. And Arborn. Is it, but they regain possession. Now it's Arborn. Arborn, the substitute, tries to send one inside, but it goes behind for a corner to Cavalier. As we see the fans here letting the other teams have it, whether it's the Cavalier fans for Dunbeholden, whether it's the Dunbeholden fans for Cavalier. And I believe so far that Cavaliers just losing concentration based on the jeers of the fans. So it's working in their favor. And they'll be looking to take advantage. Dunbeholden. Corner for Cavalier. Poor corner in the end. But it will be another corner. It will be taken by Arborn. We just want to thank you so much for viewing as we see ball sent inside dangerously actually. Dealt with by the goalkeeper. Dunbeholden still danger. Headed into touch for a throw to Cavalier. Leaves it for Irving, where Ming is Marsh. Arborn with the ball. It goes behind for a goal kick to Dunbeholden. So, Dunbeholden holding their own at the moment. And we thought a couple of weeks ago that they'll be done and dusted. And they'll be relegated, but they have made some turnaround and they're currently in 9th place. So they are in 9th place. Cavaliers are in 3rd. Or actually currently in 4th because Mount Pleasant did win their match today by a 0-0, which saw Woolry Wolf of Humber Lion getting a red card. Boston forward, trying to latch onto that was Nicholas Nelson, but unable to. So the goalkeeper, Eric Edwards, sends that one forward, trying to find DeAndre Thomas, but it just went straight to the other goalkeeper, Mark Bryan. Thrown out early. And Narada Brown fouled Kyle Ming. Free kick, Cavalier sent that ball forward to find Nicholas Nelson, and it's sent forward again. And Nicholas Nelson will latch on to that one. Being challenged by Kevin Reed. And it goes out for a corner to Cavalier. Almost 88 minutes gone. Cavaliers with another chance. Now an opportunity with the corner for Cavalier. Sending that one inside to the back post. And handled routinely by the goalkeeper, Edwards. And now Narada Brown with the ball for Dunbeholden. Still Narada Brown surging forward. And 1-2 touch between him and his teammate Dubilad. And it's an offside call by DeAndre Thomas. So the referee just trying to calm things down. Woodbine, now to Ming. Ming coming forward with the ball. Still Ming being challenged by Dunbeholden, and he was pushed. So it will be a free kick to Cavalier. As we approach 82.5 minutes.
Substitution for Cavalier.
So,
14, Ronaldo Webster. Replacing number 19.
So
Nicholas Nelson.
83 and a half or 89 and a half minutes gone. Almost elapsing 90 minutes. And so the schoolboy football stand-up from St. Elizabeth Technical scored 20 plus goals for St. Elizabeth Technical. He's now on, and the referee has indicated 3 minutes of stoppage time being added on.
Of additional time before the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes of additional time
So,
before the end of the game.
Coming off is actually Nicholas Hamilton. So, Ronaldo Webster, schoolboy football standout from St. Elizabeth Technical, last year in the Costa Cup. He's coming on for, or he has come on for Nicholas Hamilton or Nicholas Nelson. It's a free kick. And a yellow card will be brandished for Demarley Oliver.
Yet another yellow card to Dunbeholden.
We see a little tussle again. And it's so very intense here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. And it has been intense from start to finish. Night has fallen and cool breeze has been blowing since the start of the match, but it is, in fact, very much hot on the field. And the players of both Dunbeholden and Cavaliers will have to relax, as we see Eric Edwards on the field. He's sitting, not sure what exactly is wrong with him. So again, another fracas. And so, I would guess that after the 3 minutes have elapsed, more time will be added on, because this is some stoppage. As we see the number 18, Jamar Purcell, getting ready to come onto the field. As we take a look again at the penalty, slotted home by Leonard Rankin. And the ball hasn't been swung in just yet. So the free kick still hasn't been taken. And Purcell yet to take the field. So the fourth official is trying to indicate to the referee that the substitution is trying to be made. A ball swung in, and a sliding challenge by Satchel. And the Cavaliers with possession, trying to launch that ball forward for Ronaldo Webster. And Anthony Thomas will take care of that one defensively. But it falls to Cavaliers again through the captain Marsh. Chevon Marsh sends the ball across the Rankin, and an opportunity now, looping that ball forward. And they can still salvage something here, but Ronaldo Webster, not the fastest person on the field, so it's the end of the contest. A penalty slotted home by ranking after a foul on 7 Messin Marsh. And then beautiful play by Dunbeholden. And Lorenzo Dubidad was the one that converted. So at the end of 90 minutes, it is Cavalier 1, Dunbeholden 1. Congratulations again to Javon Russell. He's the winner of the $1,000 credit. And don't forget, we'll be doing the pregame show tomorrow right here at Anthony Spalding Sports Complex as Waterhouse. They do take on, they call them the Junglist Arnett Gardens. From myself and the team, check the link in the description so you can know exclusively on the website, because that is where our Monday Night Football will be streamed. And you know how to subscribe. On behalf of myself, Brandon, and the rest of the crew, good evening.
And we are ready.
The role is to continue to drive for the development of the game here. Although players are selected from clubs abroad, they were developed in the league.
They're really quality players and they have really good attitude and you get your money's worth.
This match has turned up several gears.